Alright, ladies and gentlemen, flying solo here with an Arkham Investigator League solo playthrough. You saw us at the casino last time. I'm sorry about my audio. What happened was my Bluetooth headset was plugged into the... It was still connected to the phone, so it was picking up from the other room my voice instead of this beautiful voice that you're hearing now. I am just getting this shuffled here, so we have spent our experience... That was a weird way to... That's a weird read. Okay, so let's take a look at what I got here. So I took the leather coat because we almost got beaten to death. So, for protection there. I took the Bangle of Jinxes, which I've never played before. You have one charge on it. You can get a +2 skill value for a test. And if an enemy attacks you, you get a charge back. And I took the cat. Yeah, I took a Miss Doyle. So I can have my dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria themed deck. We are in the Miskatonic Quad. I won't be reading the story between the things because my Arkham Cards app is on the phone here. So let's just hit the high points here. Quiet halls, you have arrived at the Miskatonic University in search of Professor Warren Rice. Classes are over. And mysterious silence hangs in the air over the quad. Professor Rice was last seen several hours ago by one of Armitage's students in the Humanities building. So 7 doom to get the quiet halls gone, and 3 clues to progress the quest here. And we have an enthralled security guard because we arrived late, because we raided the casino first. So let's take our opening hand here. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. 5 comes after 4. It is drawn to the flame. Lucky. It is a mulligan. Deny existence. Scavenging. And look what I found. I'm going to mulligan some more. I'm going to mulligan scavenging. Drawn to the flame. And deny existence. So look for some allies or items. Winging it. Grizzled. And Miss Doyle. That's nice to see her. So my Grizzled, of course, is human is the trait I've chosen for that. So if it is skill test against a human on an encounter card, it gains 2 for each chosen trait. So any human, it will have 3. What wild symbols? Question marks? Whatever. Okay. Yeah, so we're at the quad where we can resign. Surrounded by fences and gates of wrought iron, you can't help but feel as much as a prisoner here as a guest. Ooh, spooky. So let's play the cat. Miss Doyle has arrived. So limit 1 per deck. After she arrives, we search our bonded cards for Hope, Zeal, and Augur and randomly choose one. So here they are. You know what? I'm going to sleeve these as well. Bear with me here. I didn't decide to do it ahead of time, so you're going to have to watch me do it now or just listen, since it is out of view. What the heck is this guy talking about? Well, that's YouTube, you got to keep talking. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rolling. So it's going to be Zeal with us. So, put Zeal into play, and the other 2 are shuffled into the deck. When Miss Doyle leaves play, they're all gone. So Zeal is going to, if he is ready, exhaust or discard her to fight with a base value of 5. If you discarded her, it's automatically successful. Then you may shuffle Zeal into your deck to put Hope or Augur into play from your discard pile. Wow, these are so cool. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle these in, and let's get ready to rumble. I am going to go to, the enthralled security guard is a, he's a hunter, and he retaliates. So we can just go down there and spend the cat right away and kill it. I think I will. Go down here. Action. Fight with 5. Well, I guess I don't have to do that. I can just use Duke. This is a 4 against 2. This is my 3rd action. It's only will do 2 damage, though. Let me think about this. No, I'm going to do this. I'm going to discard. Automatic success will only do 1 damage. You know what? Let me rethink this. I'll let him hunt me, maybe, for a minute. Maybe for a minute I'll just let him hunt me. He's got... He is a humanoid. Did I choose human or humanoid? I choose human for my Grizzle. You know what? I'm going to go to the science building. Whatever. The science building dominates, so this is my 2nd action, the eastern side of the campus. The windows are dark, save for 1 lone window shining faintly in the corner of the basement. Woo. 1 clue here at 2 Shroud. Oh, here's some clues. Well, after the science building, so we're going to put the alchemy lab into play here. And when you fail a willpower test here, we take a damage. It is the end of our turn, so we will grab a resource and a card. The old keyring, that's exactly what we needed to see. And we will doom 1 of 7 and flip. Whippoorwill. Okay, this is the aloof enemy that gives us -1 to all of our statistics, as long as he's there. So you know what? We're going to play the old keyring and give this 2 keys and spend one of them right away, reducing the shroud value by 2 to 0. So any result is a win, especially a critical result. Ready, Duke. Okay, whatever. We got 1 clue for us. So we need 3. We have 1. So that's our first action. 2, 3. We'll go to the Warren Observatory. The latest addition to the Miskatonic University campus is Gerald Warren Astronomical Observatory, which sits high atop Crane Hill. Hey baby, I hear the blues calling, and overlooks all of Arkham. Built in the newest Art Nouveau style, the observatory stands out distinctly from the rest of the buildings of the university. Whoop! 1 clue at 4 shroud. Nuts. Perhaps I should have saved my keyring. Okay, after you discover 1 or more clues here, discard 3 cards from the top of your deck. Right, okay, so we're going to take a resource and a card. Take heart. That's nice to see. The Whippoorwill and the Enthralled Security Guard. They're coming. And we'll put 1 more Doom here and flip. Test willpower. Increase the skill test difficulty of 1 for each damage on you, so we have none. So it's 4 against 2. If we fail, take 2 horror. Oop, 0. So that's nothing. And that puts it to our turn, where we will use the keyring and Duke. So this is 4 against 2. +1. So that's our second clue out of 3. Now if we come over here, we're going to have to fight. And we can't fight the Whippoorwill, and it will have -1 fight. Nuts. You know what? We have 2 actions left. 1, and we will use Zeal and Exhaust her to go 5 against 2, which will actually make it 4 against 2 on the... No, because we have to engage the Whippoorwill, don't we? 2 actions left. What are we going to do? Let me think on this. This is a Louvre, so we could move the security guard, take a damage, move him somewhere else, but then we'll get hit twice. Duke is exhausted. Nuts. I'll draw cards. I'll draw a card, and then I'll play the Rabbit's Foot. And then we'll take a resource and a card to end our turn. Uh-oh. We lose ties. We fail ties. That's really bad. Okay, so both of these guys are coming here. So we're going to take 1 damage from the guard who is engaged with us. So let's put him here. And we lose ties. Nasty. That's a really bad time to get something like that. But okay. What can you do? What I'm going to do is fight. So if I use Duke, that will be 4 against 3. And we have lucky. Oh, excuse me. We have lucky if we need it. Let's go, Dukes. 4 against 3. There's a good draw here. Cultist. -1. That's a pass, so he takes 2. Sorry, it was 3 against 2, not 4 against 3. He takes 2. What's this? I will discard Zeal. Automatic success. Defeat this guy. For second action. Third action, we will engage the Whippoorwill. And then he will get a horror for us. So we're going to put the horror on the dog. Sorry, Duke. Okay. So we're done. We're going to ready Duke. We're going to take a resource and a card. Hope. Okay. Now, Hope will let us evade automatically. And then we can shuffle Hope into our deck to put Zeal or Augur into play from the discard pile. Wow. Okay. Now we're rolling with these cats. Meow. So 3 Doom here. and the whippoorwill hit us. So we'll draw a card. A thrall. Location with the most clues. So I'm going to put him in the science building. Forget about this guy. So the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of the 13th vision so we don't lose ties anymore. That's 2 actions. I'm engaged with him. So I'm going to hit him. Duke, 4 against 2. 3 against 2. Skull, -1. That's a pass. The whippoorwill is gone, and that's another turn gone by, unfortunately. So we will take a resource and a card. Deny a ward of protection. Drop this, 4 doom there, and test willpower for each damage on you. So we have no damage on us. So it's 4 against 2 again. If we fail, we take 2 horror. Skull, -1. Okay, we're doing pretty well here. I'm going to move to the student union. 1, 2 actions. Oh, hold on now, dude. Even at this late hour, you can hear a muffled chatter from inside the student union. Perhaps one of the students will know where Rice is. So we got 2 clues here at 1 shroud. That's exactly what we wanted to see. So our third action will be to investigate at 1 shroud. No. Our third action is going to drop the cat Hope into play. We're done. So do and do. Put beyond the veil. Okay, so this is if we run out of cards in our deck, we take 10 damage and we're basically dead. So we're going to put that in our threat area. Surges into a secret door. So we can now not leave the student union unless we test willpower 3, which is not a big deal for us. So it's back to our turn. So we're going to just investigate. We'll use Duke here, so 4 against 2. 4 against 1. The Octopus, -X. Discard the top 2 cards of your deck. X is the printed cost of those cards. Wow, that sucks. 3. So 1 against 1, we still pass. But 2 cards are gone. So we grab a clue. And that's the third clue, so we are going to go after hours here. Whoop. You were unable to find Professor Rice, but one of the students you spoke with mentioned a strange man entering Rice's office. Unfortunately, the door leading to the office is locked. Yeah, no doubt we need to use the secret door. The student says the head janitor, Jazz, it's fine, Jazzy Jeff, please ignore me, might be able to let you in if you can find him. Shuffle the encounter discard pile and the set-aside Jazz Mulligan into the deck. Rice's whereabouts. Near Jazz, he's getting shuffled in. Concerned for Rice's safety, you seek out the head janitor who can let you into the locked sections of the campus. Spend a clue, discard top 5 cards of the deck. If you discard Jazz Mulligan for any reason, and resolve his location effect. And that costs 1 action. So we've done 1 action so far. So let's use our second action to spend 1 of the clues and do 5. Secret door, security guard, beyond the veil. And then we'll use our second action, spend another clue. Visions of futures past, resurgent evils, hunting recollections, resurgent evils. Well, it's good to see, and hunting recollections. It's good to see those resurgent evils get dumped. Okay, so our turn is done. We're going to ready Duke. We're going to do a resource. We're going to do a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Impromptu barrier. 1 more doom to go on that. And then the big monster's coming. Spoiler alert. That's back to our turn, so we're going to spend a clue. 1, 2, 3. There he is. So he comes to our location. We'll just put him right here, top of near the door. Well, Jazz is not controlled by an investigating his parlay. Test knowledge 3. If you're successful, take control of Jazz. Okay, knowledge. That's bad. We do have lucky. So what we're gonna do, we have 2. We can't use Duke, so we're gonna go 3 against 3 with Grizzled. Unfortunately, he's not a human. That would have been nice. 3 against 3, and if we fail, we use the lucky. Critical pass. Whoop. So Jazz Mulligan is with us. Okay. There's our hand. Hope everything is visible. No, it's not. Well, whatever. Just do it like this. Okay. Oh, the dormitories are in play because of the student union. Okay. So that's 2 actions. So we have another action. So we'll get another clue. So we use Duke, 4 against 1. -4, that's a fail. We will accept the fail. So we're done. Ready, resource and card, scavenging. This will be the 7th doom. The university is dead silent. The shadows coil about your feet as you walk. You swear. Shouldn't swear. I'll have to put $5 in the curse jar. You swear there is something following you with each step you take. Is it just your imagination or is something really there? Each investigator with 5 or more cards. Discover pile takes a horror. 10 or more cards take 2 horror. We have the 5, so we are going to take the horror, but only the 1. We're rich. If you've completed the house always wins, go directly to 2B. Okay, we've been to the casino already, so we'll have to skip this. A cry of fear. Yahweh! Several students flee the eastern side of the university where the science building can be found. Could this be the commotion linked to Professor Rice's disappearance? Put the experiment into play and move it 1 location toward the dormitories. If he's in play. If he's not in play, put him in the science building. So here comes the experiment. He has 4 fight, 7 health, 10 health, 2 evade, massive, 2 victory points. We got 1 victory point from the observatory. That's it, huh? Okay. And we have jazz. Okay, so some kind of wild creature is on the loose. Somebody brought a bear to this party. Whatever it is, it appears to be headed toward the university dormitories. So this has 2 threshold, and instead of advancing, he will move here, then eat the students. You convince Jazz. Oh, I forgot to do this. All of a sudden, you hear a crash coming from the science building. It's the experiment here. So if the alchemy labs, blah, blah, blah. If you complete the house always wins, put the alchemical concoction into play in the alchemy labs. So the concoction is here. Fight that uses knowledge instead of fight, of which we only have 2, but it does +6 damage. But it's down here, and I don't want to fight with my knowledge. But you can't get it until you come at night, huh? If it's not, it will be removed from the game instead. Huh. Okay, well, we're going to have to forget about the concoction, I think. You have only moments to react. You could warn the students in the dormitories and escort them to safety, or continue looking for Rice in the faculty offices. Boy. Should I forget about the students and go to the faculty offices? I feel the first time I played this, I did the students. I think I'll go to the faculty offices. 1, 2, the administration building. 1 clue here at 4 Shroud. Okay, that's us here. Here's the experiment. Yeah, we're filling up our board a little bit too much here. Sorry. After the administration building is revealed, put the faculty offices into play. At the end of your turn, if you are in the administration building, discard the top card of your deck. So that's 1, 2. Let's just go right to the offices, because we have Jazz, the Jazster. 2. No sign of Professor Rice. Okay, that's it. We're done. We're going to the dormitories. No choice. Draw a card. Francis Morgan is here. Our hand is too big. We're going to have to zoom out. We're almost done. 1 doom and reveal this. Attach Light of Alpha-Gomon to the current agenda or current act deck. Either one will be the end of the game. All damage is direct damage and all horror is direct horror. Okay, so we're definitely not messing around with the experiment. So on our turn, we are going to go back to the student union. 1, 2, 3, and go into the dormitories. So there's 3 clues here at 1 Shroud. 3 clues at 1 Shroud. 1, 2, what the heck is that? Water. 1, 2, 3. And we need 3 clues to leave. So we are done. We'll take a resource and yet another card. Old keyring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to get rid of Scab. No, that gives us... We're going to get rid of Winging It. Nothing to evade. So that's the 2nd. So he is going to move to the Miskatonic Quad. And we are going to take Test Will. Okay. Test Willpower for each damage on you. So no problem. I like this card. 4 against 2. Pass again. We have been very lucky with our tests. That's discarded as well. Now, 3 clues and we're done. This is a victory point too, so yeah, okay. Let's do it. It's only 1 shroud. Nothing to discover 2 clues, I guess. Oh yeah, if we fail by 2 or less, that'd be nice. Scavenging lucky. Okay, well we'll use Duke and go 4 against 1. It's a skull, it's a pass, -1. So that's 1 clue. We will investigate ourselves, 2 against 1. 3 against 1. 4 against 1. I want to finish it this turn. I don't know why. 1, 2, 3, 4 against 1. +1. And 2 against 1, we have a lucky, but we'll put, look what I found on it now. So it's 4 against 1 again. Committing cards from our hands. Critical pass. Wow. I feel I'm burning all my good luck in this very first scenario. So that's it. We're done. We're done. This is resolution 2, victory point 1, 2 victory points. And let's take a look at the Pampas safety here. Find and complete an objective on another encounter card. Resolution 2. So that's it. We're done. Yeah. So 2 victory points. I'm not going to read the resolution. You know, we save the students. So we will see you in the next one in 1 week with the museum, going for the Necronomicon, if I remember correctly. This was easy. Hopefully that one would be a little more challenging, spending 2 experience, I believe. So we will see you with our card upgrades in the next adventure. So yeah, like and subscribe, or don't. What can I do about it? Nothing. It's your life. You can live it the way you want to. We'll see you in the next adventure. Bye-bye.